Take a look at these beautiful gifts. Each one started as a simple Zentangle tile. So a set of coasters and a mug using my Huggins, one of my favorite tiles, Huggins. And if you're like many of us, you probably have stacks of tiles tucked away. Little artworks you've poured time and care into. But the real question is, how do we turn these into something and take them out of the drawer and have them something that we can share with our friends, with our loved ones, and turn them into meaningful gifts? And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. Hi, I'm Yehudit Steinberg, certified Zentangle teacher from Y. Steinberg Art and Design Studio. And today I want to introduce you to Shutterfly, an easy, beginner-friendly platform where you can upload your artwork and turn it into beautiful, meaningful gifts. Tote bags, ornaments, puzzles, journals, calendars, frame prints, and more. If you want to explore Shutterfly for yourself, the link is right below this video in the description section. Just click on more. If you're on your phone, just tap the more or the arrow to open the description. This time of year, a lot of us want to create meaningful holiday gifts, something personal, useful, and heartfelt. And if you're like me, you probably have stacks of Zentangle tiles, Zendalas, sketchbook pages, beautiful drawings that end up sitting in a drawer or a journal. So the big question becomes, what do I do with all my artwork? How do I turn it into a gift people will treasure? The whole journey actually started for me during a conversation with one of our Creators Art Collective members. She showed me a few gifts she had made on Shutterfly using her Zentangle inspired art, and I got so excited that I created a few pieces myself. When they arrived, they were gorgeous, truly beautiful quality. I went online to learn more. I realized something surprising. No one was teaching this specifically for artists and Zentangle artists in particular, and mindful drawing creators. There were tutorials for family photos, but nothing showing artists how to size their artwork or change the right products to make their drawings look their best. So I created a simple mini course myself. And when I taught it during holiday art camp, everyone absolutely loved it. So let me show you what's possible. Okay, let's take a quick tour of Shutterfly together. I'm opening my browser to shutterfly.com. I'm using an incognito window because I'm already signed up, and I want you to see what you'll see if you're new. If you don't have a Shutterfly account yet, you'll usually get a pop-up or a banner offering a discount when you sign up for your newsletter. If you want to get an extra 15% off your order, go ahead and sign up. You'll get offers all the time, especially during the holidays, and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. You may also see a cookie banner here, and go ahead and accept the cookies because Shutterfly doesn't always function correctly if cookies are blocked. Sometimes uploads fail or the preview won't load, so accepting cookies keeps everything running smoothly. Now look at the top of the page. There are always deals up here, especially this time of the year. You can click right here. Let's get rid of this. So you can get you can see all the different promo deals. And you can scroll through and see if there's a specific deal that you are ordering today. And so this is a cool place to stop as well. So once you've logged on, and that would be in this sign in window, sign up or sign in. Let's take a short trip around the site so you can see some of the things you can create on Zentangle and Mindful Artwork. If you're interested in more of the specifics, the link to the mini course is below. Tap more if you're on a mobile, and if you're on desktop, you'll just see in the description the link to the mini course. So now we're going to go over and we're going to look at the gifts. Let's start with ornaments. These are one of the simplest and most meaningful gifts you can create with your Zentangle tiles. So here we are on the Shutterfly main page, and we clicked on holiday, and we're going over to Christmas ornaments, and I'm looking at creating a glass ornament. And as you scroll down this page, you can see a variety of shapes and styles. This circular glass ornament is the one that I use, so I clicked on that. You can see the image area right here, and you can also see down on the right side underneath the personalize, you have 3 different shapes. You can have a square, you can have a circle, you can have a hexagon. I chose a circle and I chose to personalize. So you click on personalize and it opens to this page. This is the image that I put in, and then I went over to take a look at what it will look like once it's printed, and I wanted to check to see if the design was inside where it should be and not cropped. And if I click this little button, it will show me the front and the back of the ornament. Now let's take a look at mugs. These are a wonderful way to feature a single Zentangle tile or any artwork you've created. So if I go over to gifts and down to drinkware, I'm looking at the photo mug, and I scroll down and I use this upload your own design, and I open up to the page. You do have a choice of colors for your mug color, and you also have a difference in size. I chose the 11 ounce and I clicked on it to personalize. Now I had a square tile, and this was rectangular. So I had my square tile here, and I went over to Canva and I did a little bit of a design on either side, and this is what happened. Uh, and this is the preview of the mug. And I click this little button here, and it'll show you how the mug looks all the way around. Now let's take a look at tote bags. These are one of the most beautiful ways to showcase your Zentangle tiles, especially if you have a bold design or a piece with a strong contrast. So I go back to gifts again and over to bags and totes. And I chose the cotton tote bag, but you have several other choices of bags. So I click on that and it comes to upload your design. And this is the design I used. And you click, okay. You can choose to put more than one design on your bag as well. I chose one design and then I click personalize, and you can see that there are a number of different ideas that you might want to choose. And I chose this one that had one line here. And this is the design I put on my bag. And I put my studio name on it and I use it to carry my supplies. So here's the preview of the bag prior to editing. Now we can go back to editing and we can click on the bag, and this is the size that this is the size of the image. You can see what's going to be cropped out, and there really isn't a lot of room for change. Well, you can make it smaller. You also have, you can have black and white, color tone, soft focus, or saturate. I click saturate. You can flip your design, and then when you have it where you want it, you click done. It's a simple technique, but it makes the design look polished and intentional when I click the saturation. Okay, so there are a lot of different ideas. One of the real popular ones seems to be puzzles. So let's click on puzzles. And so there are many different puzzles that you can choose from. You know, there's even socks, and we'll show you later. Uh, this was the one, a gallery of 5 that one of the gals did, and it came out really cool. We can also go to coasters, and they came out really beautiful. I did one and uploaded 4 designs, which will be shown later. And you've got journals. You've got cards, different types of cards. And I wanted to show you this section of weddings. And look at this. If you have an event coming up, a life event or a wedding, or another type of event too, you've got 40% off on all wedding items right now. And there are so many other possibilities. We've just had a quick look at that, and there's so much more. So now, before we move on, there's one challenge that everyone tends to run into when they start turning their artwork tiles into Shutterfly GIFs. And that's getting the artwork to fit the shape of the product. Each Shutterfly product has a different image area. Some are square, some are rectangle, and ornaments like this one are perfectly round. So if your artwork doesn't match the shape of the product, Shutterfly will crop it for you, and that's where people get stuck. Now, let me show you exactly what I mean. Down here, I have a square tile with a definite square border, and I will put it into the ornament, and you can see that it is cropped in this area. And if we go to the preview and I give you you can see now you may decide that you like that image and that you can work with it. You also notice this hole where the ornament is going to be hung is right in the middle of this design, but we could go back to editing and you can click on this and you can turn it 90 degrees. And if you click done, then you'll notice that the ribbon will be not in the middle of that circular pattern, but you may not like that these borders are cut off, or you may like it. But I'm curious if we went to a square tile, if it would actually fit. And you can see with the square tile, that it's pretty darn close. So here's something really important to understand. When you upload a square tile to a square product, Shutterfly accepts it perfectly. There's no cropping. You can move it a little up and down. You can, if you want, you could bring it in. You could bring it in if you want to crop it, but basically you have a square tile fits a square product. Shutterfly accepts it perfectly and there's no cropping because the shape matches. But as soon as you move from the square to a circular template, the round ornament, the square tile will no longer fit. So we see that. But as soon as you move to the round ornament, the square tile no longer fits the shape. You can't force a square into a circle. So we need to use a circular artwork. So to make the artwork fit a round ornament perfectly, I created a special circular version of my tile using the dimensions the AI prompt gave me, the AI prompt that is inside the mini course. And that's why this one works. This tile is exact size the ornament needs. And you can see the difference right away. The circular version drops into the template cleanly with no clipping, no cut off edges, and no distortion. I also added a soft background color to blend everything together and to help hide any uneven edges. That little trick makes a big difference. So in the mini course, I show you exactly how I created the circular tile, the AI prompt I used to get the correct dimensions, and how to size your artwork so it fits beautifully on any Shutterfly product. So in the full mini course, I'll walk you step by step through how to size your artwork for any Shutterfly product. You'll get a downloadable cheat sheet with the exact sizes for Zentangle tiles, Zendalas, Phi tiles, and larger artwork. There's also a Canva demo and even a simple AI prompt that sizes your artwork automatically. So if you'd like to continue and learn how to create beautiful holiday gifts with your artwork, you'll find two important links right below this video. The first link goes directly to Shutterfly so you can explore products and upload your artwork. And the second link takes you to the Holiday Art Camp Hub, where the full mini course tutorials and downloads are waiting for you. If you're watching on your phone, tap the word more or the little down arrow to expand the description and see both links. On a desktop, you'll find them right under the video. Click those links for registration, details, and everything you need to get started. Let's turn your beautiful artwork into beautiful gifts. See you next time.